Hello, my name is Otto Addo. I'm coach of the Black Stars of Ghana.
Coach, thank you very much for your time here on TV3. So qualification out of the way, you played 2 friendly matches which you were not convincing enough against Brazil and also Nicaragua. Realistically, going to Qatar, how do you see your team's chances?
I think we have to be realistic. It's not going to be easy. We qualified, that also surely made us very, very happy. And now we're working towards to survive the group stage. I think once we have done that, and this is what we're working on, then we don't know. Anything can happen then.
You play your first game against Portugal. How big of a threat are they to your team, looking at their score depth?
Yeah, individually they are very, very good. So I think the test we had against Brazil was very, very good for us to show on which level Portugal will also face us. And for us it's good to prepare well, to notify their strength and then to have solution against it.
You've mentioned some of them, but with the kind of big names that Portugal has, what will the threats be like and how are you planning on countering those threats?
Yeah, we have to find a solution. We have to train solutions against their squad. We know how normally they will come. We will still analyze and monitor them, and hopefully we will have then the right solution to play against them. Surely I can't talk in public about what we're going to do, especially, but I know that we will be good prepared, and we will find the right solutions to threat them as well.
Next up for you will be against South Korea and then Uruguay. What are your chances?
I know that we can beat every team in the world. This one is for sure, and everybody knows that at the World Cup it will not come like maybe the whole world expect things to be. I think also the first games of us, but also of our opponents, will be very, very decisive on how to go on the second one. Because surely you will go different into a match if you need points, then, or if, let's say, the opponent has lost, then maybe if you have already 3 points or 1 point, it's a big, big difference. So the first match is very, very decisive, and from there we can know more actually to go on how we go on the second match.
Coach, interesting thoughts there, but you know Ghanaian fans are very impatient when it comes to the Black Stars. They are very expectant. They want to see this particular Black Stars team do well in Qatar and not experiment. So if there is one thing that you would personally want to say you achieved with this particular team at the World Cup, what would it be?
First of all, we want to play our style of play, and I think Ghanaians in the past, Ghanaian teams always played good football, and this is also what we want. We had previous tournaments where we, I think, showed that Ghana has good footballers, and this is also what we want. This comes surely also with victories, and I think this is the first thing we want. And if we can survive this group stage, what I said, which is going to be very, very tough, then from there anything is possible.
Right, Coach, so away from World Cup related matters, I'm sure that we'll be talking to you more as you prepare to name your squad for the World Cup itself. Now, let's get to know you a bit, starting right from Germany, from Dortmund. What's your favorite Dortmund memory?
My Dortmund memory? I think the German championship, winning of the German championship.
And your greatest Bundesliga player?
This is a very tough one. I think I know a lot of players, and they have played in different years, but I think one of the best was maybe Lothar Matthäus, ex-former German national player, and really, really good because he stood out, especially at the World Cup 1990, was really good.
Your favorite Dortmund manager of all time?
Michael Zorc.
Coach, I know you eat maybe German food a lot, but home is where they say the heart is. So what's your favorite Ghanaian meal?
People often don't call it as a meal, but I love plantain, fried plantain. Kelowele is the best.
What's your favorite city in Ghana?
I mean, when I came to Ghana, I always went to Accra, so surely it's Accra, but what I have to admit, Kumasi is also nice. I mean, it's also good, so it's difficult.
Best player you played with at the Black Stars and why?
I think it's either Asian or Samoa Jan, one of the two. Because they had, I mean, Asian maybe a little bit more international outside Ghana, had a big name, he had big impact in European football. And Samoa Jan, big impact in the national team especially. A lot of goals, yeah, I think what he did for Ghana is legendary.
Let me put you on the spot. Your favorite Black Stars player of all time, and any special reason?
Abedi Pele. When I was young, I used to watch Ghanaian football and watch also Ghanaian footballers in Europe, and he was one of the players I was looking up to. Him, Anthony Yeboah, surely also. So yeah, these are my favorite players.
So we are still on the quick fire questions with coach of the Black Stars, that is Coach Otto Addo. Coach, now tell me your biggest moment as a footballer.
Biggest moment? Maybe also taking part in the World Cup 2006 was a big event. It was very special for me because I was born and raised in Germany, and this was in Germany. Playing there with Ghana was very exceptional for me.
Biggest moment as a manager or coach?
Sure. I think it's qualifying for the World Cup with the Ghana national team.
But interestingly, maybe I want to know, I'm sure people will also want to know, your biggest decision ever you made in your professional career.
I think for me personally, looking back, it was because when I grew up, obviously there was a lot of racism also confronting me. So for me it was always about reacting to this or concentrating on my career, because I knew that if I would have reacted to it, I would have gotten maybe in early years red cards or whatsoever, and I wouldn't have got so far. So it was a big decision, and but I didn't have the position to speak up or do something against it. And yeah, it's good to see that now things have changed a little bit. It's still there, but at least you can speak up. You can. There are a lot of federation and organizations going against that and helping it to fight against it. So that's good.
So UEFA Champions League or World Cup trophy? Which one?
World Cup trophy.
Coaching or playing?
Playing. This is always what I say. It's a player's game. So as a coach, you can talk and you can do this and that, but the players have to transform it on the pitch. So it's all in their hands. And the coach, if the game is on, there's not much you can do. So as a player, you can really fight on the pitch, fight on for every ball. You can go into duels, go 1-against-1, score a goal, have an assist, defend. This you can be active, and this is a nice, let's say, gift. And you can't turn the time back, but that's always I tell the players they have to enjoy. They have to enjoy their time, and even if it's let's say if there's much pressure on the game, they have to enjoy the game. It's the most important thing. Time goes so fast, and then you can't play anymore.
Best hairstyle you've ever had?
The hairstyle. For me, now I'm old. I don't have too much hair anymore, so. But I would like to have long hair and have braids. Would be good.
Now tell me your favorite off the pitch outfit.
Just cool and relaxed, like sneakers and nothing big. So sneakers, shorts, t-shirts. Yeah.
Any reason for wearing black on black all the time, or maybe blue on blue? Which one?
I think here you're wrong. So sometimes it's blue. Last game it was blue. Against Japan it was blue. It's maybe dark blue. But maybe tomorrow I'll wear red.
You know, now on social media, that's where you get all the talking. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, which one?
Instagram.
Your favorite Netflix series? Any series that you're watching currently?
Actually, I don't have one. I always watch with my wife, so when she watches something, I watch with her automatically. Favorite. There were some good ones. I'm not so good in that. Actually, now we're watching This Is Us. It's quite cool.
Coach, unfortunately, I can't speak any German. Dankeschön? Maybe, but I want to ask you, what phrase in Chi are you familiar with or do you use a lot?
What I use a lot, I don't use phrases. I can speak Chi a little bit, or maybe more than a little bit. I can understand everything, but I like, there's a phrase I like. Was it from, I don't know if it was from Daddy Lumba? Sikaya Muja. Pa Thomas, the expert is there. Yeah.
Do you listen to that song? Have you listened to that song?
Those days, yeah, sure.
I think it's self-explanatory, but why do you love that song?
No, for me, it's just a funny phrase somehow, and it's also somehow the truth. Because this world, it's a lot about, or more about money than anything else. So it's the truth.
So when we see you at the World Cup and we say Sikaya Moja, how are you going to respond?
Sikaya there.
Coach, thank you very much for your time here on TV3's Countdown Qatar. We know that the expectations are huge. We are expecting the team to do so much well at the tournament in Qatar as we count down. So hopefully you, together with your technical team, you also make the nation proud. We're wishing you and the team all the best. And we'll be calling on you from time to time as we count down to Qatar 2022. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay. Yeah.
Qatar seems ready for the World Cup. They built some magnificent stadiums, but it's not just the stadiums that will give the ambience to the World Cup. Qatar has so many tourist attractions. We'll take you on a tour to some of them.